Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday. How are you doing today? I'm doing very cold. I don't know if that's an emotion I can feel, but if emotion can be cold, then I'm cold. Here's the deal. Our air conditioning unit and heater, or whatever you want to call it, apparently has a valve that has to be switched. Basically, you get to choose whether you want fast heat or fast cooling. And we've had it on fast heat because it's been in the winter months, but lately in the day it's been, kind of switching over. It's getting really hot, and then whenever I want it to cool down, it takes forever. So I was like, okay, well, let's get the guy to come and switch the valve. So he switched the valve. I'm thinking now that that might have been a bit of a mistake because I've had the heat on nonstop all morning, and actually at this point it's been 5.5 hours and it's went up 2 degrees. It's 69, which may be warm for some of you, but it's not. It's not for me. We sleep with the air on 67, and when I get up I turn it on 75, and 75 is comfortable for me. I like 75. I keep it on 75. 69 is freaking cold, and I've had my hoodie on and a blanket wrapped up around me pretty much all morning while I worked, and my hands are actually like completely numb, nearly. And for a while they were numb. I have to stop typing and working on the computer every once in a while and like put them under my butt and rub them around, which is a little weird, but to get them warm because it's so cold. So I kind of want to call them and ask them to come back and change the valve again, but then I feel weird because I just asked them to do it, so I think I'm just going to put up with it. Anyway, hi, welcome to Tuesday. Mao's actually coming home soon. I know it's noon, and you're like, why is she home at noon on a school day? Well, apparently she has to go to another school and hang up artwork or something like that, and she asked if I would help her because apparently there's like a lot of artwork, and she has a meeting tonight. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I got to get ready, and then we're going to go probably eat lunch somewhere, and then we are going to hang up artwork and go to some boring meeting. So it sucks for her, but I didn't want it to suck as bad, so I'm going so I can be like slightly entertaining or something. I don't know. You're home. We should go. What is it we're even doing today?
Hanging an art show.
Hanging. Okay, so I was right. But where?
Mall.
Oh, I thought we were doing it at a different school.
No, we're going to the mall.
The mall?
Yes.
Oh. Neat. It feels a little weird driving this van because you guys probably didn't remember, but yeah, from yesterday we have the van now, so. It's big. Really, really big. I actually drove it a little bit before just to kind of get some time in with it. And it feels kind of like my Escape, except it has like a big old butt. That's how I would describe it. And I would never, I don't think I could back into a spot because it would scare me. Because I started to do that the other night. It's like backing into a spot and I was like, oh, no. Because you have no idea how far like your vehicle is behind you. Also, that person is very in the road. Dear God, people can't friggin' drive, man. Put their noses out in the road. Mallory was telling me about a circumstance earlier when she was in the turning lane.
No, I was in the left lane.
You were in the left lane, about to go straight, stopped at the stoplight. The guy behind her, when the light turned green, instead of just going behind her like you would normally do, drove into the turning lane to go around her into the other side of the road and get in front of her.
Yep. Well, he wasn't braking even to begin with. Like, he was coming up on me, not braking, and then the light turned green, and he decided to swerve around me.
That is insane.
Like, I didn't know the light was green.
You can't help but secretly want those people to not exist. Anyway, lunch today is going to be TGI Fridays because it's at the same mall that we're going to put the artwork up at. And Mal likes TGI Fridays. There's that one sandwich. What's it called? Like a Caribbean?
California Club.
California Club. Mal loves the sandwich there. And I'm cool with it because it's like
soup and salad?
Soup and salad lunch. And I like soup and salad lunch. Mal, I actually ate that yesterday. Did you know that?
No.
We went to Applebee's and I had soup and salad lunch. I'm about to have soup and salad lunch again. So it's double soup and salad lunch. Madness. That's for you, Alex. TGI Fridays, we're open other days than Fridays. They don't have unlimited soup and salad here, which is weird. I got a burger instead, and I gotta say, when you haven't eaten anything all day, it is the most delicious thing in the world. I'm pretty sure that at this point, this is the best burger I've ever had in my entire life. And Mal got that sandwich he liked so much. Lunch was awesome, and now we are inside the actual mall part, looking around. This mall is like practically abandoned. This looks like it was probably a Dillard's or something at some point, anyway. It's really weird walking around because there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There is nothing at this mall. In fact, the only thing that I know of is in this mall is like Belk's and the TGI Fridays that we ate at. There's like maybe a Foot Locker. Yep. 2-story mall. Nothing in it. Okay. You guys have like abandoned malls where there's like, it's still open for some reason, but there's only like 1 or 2 stores in it? Because this is the first one I've ever seen that was this bad. This is pretty bad. It's actually kind of funny. Outside of the mall, like when you're driving in, it says for lease. And it's not a store, it's the mall. The mall is for lease because the mall was going under. Creepy mall. It took a while to figure out where we were, but apparently our stuff was over there in the corner, like pushed up against the wall. So we dragged it out over here. There wasn't really an indication of where we should be. Well, actually, we were supposed to be right there, but they...
There's not enough space.
Yeah, there's not enough space, so we just put it out here. So I guess they'll just have to deal with it. So we got these 3 boards, front and back, for 2D art, and then Mal's putting together that table for 3D art, and here's all the art that has to go up. Well, there's actually too much art to actually go up. So I get to decide what goes up. Time to use my art education. Well, it took like an hour and a half, but we got it done. It wouldn't have taken that long, but we were using this really terrible staple gun, and like I had to fight with it to get it to do anything, and we borrowed someone else's, which goes like really fast. It was like anyway. So then we have a bunch of art up here, and this is all elementary. A bunch of different things that Mal has done with the kids. So that's all the 2D art. And the 3D art is over here. My favorite is probably this one because he looks angry and it kind of reminds me of a Pokemon. And a bunch of other teachers from different schools are here putting their stuff up as well. And they're getting along. The only thing we have left to do is wait on Mal to put some ribbons up or something, and then we'll be out of here, which is good. Because I'm tired.
Can you get this one, this corner?
Oh, I missed your corner?
Yeah.
Darn it.
Pretty close fit.
I'm moving my hair on it.
If you didn't have a haircut, you'd be hitting it.
Now I need to wash my hair. The last thing we're going to do today is open some leathers. In the past week, we've gotten a lot. A whole lot. So I'm going to open 3 today. So let's get started because honestly, there's a lot to open. First one doesn't have a return address, but it's from Los Angeles, California. Let's open her up. Dear Stephen and Mal, for the past 2 months, I have found myself in a craze. I cannot stop watching the content you put out every day. Now, every afternoon, I rush to get home from school to watch your newest videos. I thank you for entertaining me and my friends. Watching your vlogs always brightens up my day. I am sitting at my computer chair at this time, munching on Taco Bell, numerous appearances on the vlog, which has small pieces of cheese, day 113, but I have already eaten a couple slices of pizza, so I have to ask myself if this is necessary, day 42. You are outstanding people, and I look at you as a role model. I'm 12 years old. Your videos have inspired me to make my own LP. On the subject of LPs, I am extremely excited for the upcoming Pokemon Leaf Green LP. You've already said you will be choosing Bulbasaur, but I have included other suggestions from your team. These are only suggestions, of course. I plan to send many more leathers in the future. Please keep up the amazing content, and DCD's banged. From Andrew. Also on the vlog in the hundreds, I think I remember hearing your middle name is Andrew. Or am I confused? It's true. My middle name is Andrew. It's weird because even when I see people with the name of Andrew, it's not like it clicks in my head that, oh, that's my middle name. I think it's just because people don't normally identify with their middle name, and I don't either, but it is my middle name. My initials are SAG, which is gas backwards. Anyway, Andrew included Bulbasaur. I dare you to nickname Bulbasaur Sammy, is what he wrote. Light, 9 tails, which is really odd. Mint condition, right? It's all beat up, that's funny. And Starmy says, don't be a stupid moron jackass star. Anyway, Andrew, I appreciate the letter. I don't know if I'll be naming Bulbasaur Sammy. Bulbasaur is going to be the only Pokemon that I name. Am I revealing too much? There's an update coming on the Stephen Plays channel very soon. There's an update video about the Pokemon LP. Stay tuned. But I do appreciate the letter. We're going to move on to the next one, which is from Franky. in Escondido, California. The first thing I see is a coupon for a 12-piece flame-grilled chicken meal at El Pollo Loco. Dear Stephen, I enjoy your videos. I want to know where your friend Emil lives because I want to meet Chugga one day. Write me back so I can know where he lives. I can't tell you. He would not want me to give that out. But anyway, I totally like your Let's Play Minecraft. Anyways, please write me back. Also, please have more videos with Emil. I love him. Your friend Franky. P.S. I know that my handwriting is messy, but I'm too lazy to start over. LOL. Here's a coupon to eat at Pollo Loco because I saw your It's a Real College video. Well, I've actually never ever even heard of El Pollo Loco. Pollo Loco. Is that how you say Pollo? Or is it Polo?
I speak French.
Yeah, I know. I took 4 years of Spanish and don't remember a doggone thing. Anyway, yeah, I've never even seen those, so they must be exclusive to your side of the country in California. Frankie, I do appreciate your leather, and I appreciate the coupon, although it's a shame I don't think I'm going to have a chance to use it. For those who are not aware, I can't write back just because I simply don't have time. I really do wish that I could, but I can respond to your letters whenever you guys send them. I'm glad you enjoyed the Let's Play Minecraft series, and as far as Emil, he's going to be in videos when we have our paths cross. That's probably going to be PAX next, so he will be in videos in September. Anyway, I do appreciate your leather, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that coupon. But we're going to move on to the final leather I'm going to open today. No return address, postmarked from Quad Cities. Don't know where that is. It's a pretty thick envelope. Let's get this sucker open. Dear Stephen and Mal, hi! I'm Tatsu Ace and I love your videos. I guess I'll start when I found out about you guys. I was on Chugga's channel and saw you in his channel box, so I checked you out when I realized you were XFISJMG1. I saw your I Am Earthbound video and saw some of Lloyd's Are Not Christmas, so I went to your channel. I saw the Minecraft LP and I was hooked. Yes, I was one who only watched Minecraft, but now I'm watching everything except Skyrim. I loved how you and Mal were playing Minecraft co-op, and I really liked how you were either trying to kill Mal, Mal tried to kill you, or when you and Mal were lost. So when you announced Kirby, Sonic Generations, and Shadow of the Colossus, I was excited. I liked the Sonic demo, and Shadow of the Colossus was something new. And who doesn't love Kirby? Shadow of the Colossus, I now know, is a fantastic game. I got it for my PS2, and I love it. It goes beyond giving an eerie feel, to which you don't know if what you're doing is right. You want to revive Mono, so in desperation, ask someone you don't know. You have no idea what you're doing, why, or how. As the player, not wonder, you don't know what the consequences are, nor do you know what you did until the very end. And Steven, you swore that much on Celosia? I know you had a worse run than me. I killed it in 3 stabs. But I had more trouble on the Sandworm and Phalanx. Aggro, run faster so I won't miss the wings. So much that I rage quitted. Also, I love Sonic Generations because of how many times you blame Sonic when you screwed up. I've decided to do something different, the LP journey. I've just finished Portal and I'm working on Half-Life 2. Interesting to actually, watch all the Let's Plays. Also, I think it's today, maybe tomorrow, 500 Steven Play video. That's a lot of content. Steven, number 1, will you ever do Half-Life 1 as an LP? I want to. In fact, I've already got prize support for it, so it will probably happen in the future. Number 2, what do you like better, Fobbies Are Born or Lloyd's Are Not Christmas? That's a toughie. Lloyd's Are Not Christmas was much more fun to do because I could say whatever I wanted, and I had no idea what was going on, so I literally did say whatever I wanted. But Fobbies Are Born is probably more well done, although I don't think it's that good. Number 3, if Chugga asked you and Mal to be on the Runaway Guys, would you? Yeah, I guess. We could do that. We already do our own stuff, so we would be on there, no problem. And number 4, do you have any tips for an aspiring LPer? My only tip is keep at it, because game commentary, like any skill, gets better with practice. So don't stop, and don't be like, man, this sucks, I'm not good at this. Well, you're not good at it because you've never done it before. Keep at it, and the more you do it, you will get better. Mallory, number 1, if you could do your own LP, not the Mal and Steven, what would it be?
Other than Sonic 2?
Other than Sonic 2.
I would really like to do Okage.
Okage. I think someone's asked this before and you said that. You really like Okage.
Yeah, it's a good game. Everyone should see it.
Number 2, do you have any photography tips?
Practice.
Same thing. Practice. If you practice, you get better. Although, probably having a basic understanding of composition and some stuff like that is good.
The more you shoot, you're bound to have a good picture in there somewhere.
Normally, on the vlogs, when Mal takes a lot of pictures and then she uploads the stuff to Flickr, she probably uploads, like, what?
A fourth, maybe.
A fourth, maybe a fifth of the total photos you upload. Because she takes a bunch, like a ton of pictures, and then she shows them to me, and I'm like, garbage, 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 and then she's left with a fourth or a fifth of the photos. And number 3, if you were stranded in a world where you knew nothing about its landscape, what would you do? And at night, monsters come out and try to kill you. This should provoke the wanted answer.
I would chop down a tree with my hand.
That's a pretty good answer. And finally, I'll give 2 pieces of fan art and a Pokemon card. Every piece of art has an explanation on the back. Can't draw it all, but I tried, so I got an A in Mal's art class. Woo. Your fan, Tatsu Ace, known on YouTube as Tatsu Ace. Well, Tatsu, I appreciate your letter. I'm anxious to see what your art is. On the back of this one, it says, I said I couldn't draw. In the previous day, you said Mal loved French toast. So it's a picture of Mal holding up French toast. It says, I found the French toast.
I love French toast.
You do love French toast. And the other piece of fan art here, on the back says, all the Colossi are Venusaur to you, Stephen. Shadow of the Venusaur. That is hilarious. That is so funny. I think it's funny because this letter was sent before I unveiled the new t-shirt, which is Shadow of the Venusaur. Finally on this it says, Arcanine wants to speak with Jigglypuff. Oh God. Arcanine says, this is war! Because the Jigglypuff Death to America thing, so it wants to speak to... Yeah, okay. Arcanine is like the American patriot dog. And anyway, Tatsu Ace, I appreciate the leather, the art, and the card. This will go up in the frame. And actually, some people are probably wondering, what are we going to do? Because the board is full. I posted that on Facebook the other day. All of that art is coming down. All of it. Because it's too hard to remember who sent what last.
In what order.
In what order, and that's ridiculous. So what we're going to do is when the board fills up, we take a picture, put it on Facebook, be like, awesome. You guys can tag yourselves if you are the people who created the art. You can tag it and say what day that it was posted or whatever. Then we're going to remove all of the art, and we're going to put up the new art, which is cool. Anyway, thank you everyone who decided to send something in, and thank you in advance to the large stack of mail that we still have left to open. If you're watching this right now and you'd like to send something in, you can go to the channel page, the top right corner, there's an address. Write something to us on that address and it'll get here. We'll open it and talk about it on the vlog.
Don't forget to add postage.
Yes, that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we, when we will undoubtedly open more mail, because there's a lot of friggin' mail. That's a lot of mail. That's a lot of mail.